Hey, welcome back. We're at the 2025 Costa Rica Open. Got Andree Parrilla playing Rodrigo Montoya. I got a wingman this one, so you guys will be happy you don't have to listen to me talk the whole time. So we got Thomas Carter joining us. How you doing, Thomas?
All good. All good. Good to be here, Mike.
So tell us a little bit about the tournament.
Yeah, man. So this is my third time here at the Costa Rica Open. It's always a great tournament. It's always a strong draw for being a Tier 2. And just a good atmosphere. Beautiful country club. Good vibes. A lot of good racquetball.
A lot of good racquetball. A lot of the juniors here, man. There's some studs here.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy cow.
For sure. And yeah, a couple of Costa Rican kids are real good, too. There's a kid named Alvaro who's playing real well. And there's a girl here, too, named Larissa who,
yes,
man, she can smack that ball.
She can play, can she?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I sat down. We had lunch with her today. Side out 0-0. We had lunch with her today, and she's going to be a beast.
Yeah, already is.
All right, 1-0.
What's your prediction here, Mike?
Hey, man, I got to go with Parrilla. I know it's going to be a battle, though.
For real. Always is. I feel like this is a matchup we've seen a million times.
Yeah.
It's always a coin flip.
You know, when I look at Rodrigo, I don't look at a guy that's super fit, going to dive all over the place. But it's exactly what he is. He's super fit, going to dive all over the place.
Yeah, he's lanky, gets to a ton of balls.
Yep.
And he can roll it out too, huh?
He can shoot.
You still feeling confident about that prediction, Mike?
I feel confident. Andree will take a few minutes to get warmed up. And three serving 0. So this is my first time here. I'm really enjoying it. First time doing all this commentating like what we've done since Wednesday. Different than just playing racquetball. It's wearing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's wearing. I mean, I think you got an easy job.
Hey, you know what? It's a good one, right? You gotta play a game, right? Hit a ball against the wall.
Man,
life's not too bad.
Not too bad. Starting to develop some friendships here and stuff with some of the locals and stuff, and seems like they really like you.
Yeah, so they're good people here. I mean, the organizing committee is a handful of good guys. It's cool to see the atmosphere. I mean, especially when Andres is playing, for example.
Right.
So everyone come out and watch and cheer. It's a good shot right there.
Very good. 4 serving 0. What makes Rodrigo such a good player?
Oh, man. I think you kind of hit on one of them earlier, his lankiness, the ability to get balls, and I think it comes down to his drive serve, too. I think that drive serve left when it's on is freaking awesome, and his ability just to extend rallies. The way I kind of look at it is like a guy like Andree, for example, is, I think, the fastest player on 2 feet, the quickest, most agile, but a guy like Rodrigo might get more balls than Andree. I think he definitely does. So it's kind of that combination right there. His drive serves and his ability to extend rallies puts a lot of pressure. I don't know. I think that's kind of what it comes down to for me in this match. How well does Rodrigo serve? One thing that is kind of interesting, though, is I feel like Rodrigo loves that drive serve left. He switched it up a little bit already, gone to the right a couple times, which it's not normally his forte. Normally he will shove that drive serve to the left down your throat. You know it's coming. He knows it's coming. He'll do it all day long. But that might be something to watch for. See if he switches it up a little bit more.
Yeah. The courts have tendency to get wet.
Yeah.
A lot of mopping.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So those of you guys who don't know, here in Costa Rica, we're in rainy season. So pretty much that means exactly what it sounds like. It rains a lot and it gets very humid. So these courts can get a little slick, can make for some funny bounces and some interesting rallies.
But the courts they are really nice. The floors are finished
Yeah.
nice. It's not anything that we can do about it. You can't have a dehumidifier running the whole time
Hey, it's kinda like,
because the place is open.
yeah, right? It's kind of like golf. You know, you play the balls that lies,
Yeah.
right?
So you went to Ireland for the first time this year. How was that experience?
Oh, that was really cool. The Irish people are really great. It's cool to see how they welcomed us in, and it's fun to go someplace new. It was my first time in Ireland. It was a lot of fun. I know you've been going for a couple of years.
Right. It's a good time. The people are good. Went out. We had some drinks. That was fun.
Yeah.
Got to explore Dublin a little bit.
Yeah, it was good atmosphere.
Yep. Different. It's they're not talking about, hey, what's the food going to be like and stuff. They're talking about, hey, I want to watch you play racquetball.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do we got? 2 serving 4.
What do you think the key is for Andree to win this match?
Control. Good ceiling balls, pinches. Got to be, they've got to be put away.
Yeah.
Like that.
Just like that.
When he's doing that, very, very hard to beat.
That's for sure.
Good ceiling balls. He's going to reset a lot.
Yeah.
And when he's doing that, I don't know if there's anybody that hits better ceiling balls than him.
Yeah, I would agree.
But you can't leave serves up short like that.
Nope.
Even you could put that one away. 4-2. 4-3. Yeah, when he's pinching like that, he's hard to beat.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Three serving 4.
Ooh, interesting call. I think it's the right call.
Yeah, Rodrigo wanted the avoidable on that.
He had the shot. I think he should have just played through it.
Yeah. I'm not seeing a lot of avoidables this whole week being called.
No, and I think in a good way. I think they're making the players play. I mean,
Yeah.
Rodrigo had the down the line in the cross court. As we saw, I mean, he took it.
Right.
But
yeah, they're going to replay that. Rodrigo's kind of shaking his head a little bit, but so we got Pablo in our ear. I know you guys can't hear him. You've heard me say that before. That guy is telling us some jokes at times, and we get lost in what match we're watching. He's a funny guy. Thomas, Pablo is so funny, all right, that last match, nobody could hear what I said the whole first game. we probably had some of the best commentary that first game.
man,
Nobody got to hear it.
you left everyone out.
4 serving 3. Man, I see every time that Parrilla goes to the ceiling, they're good ceiling balls.
Yeah, yeah. But I think it's coupled by the fact that he's so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so quick and he's really good in the front court. So you have to be wise when you take your chances, because if you just keep pounding the ball and leave it up, he's right there to re-kill it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. What do you think of those pink shoes he's got on?
that's Andree's style right there.
That it is, isn't it? he does a lot of those shoe
Yeah.
testing on Instagram.
Yeah.
You can check him out there. If you guys don't follow Andree,
Probably Instagram,
yeah,
TikTok also.
yeah, follow the dude. You'll get a lot of insight on the different shoes, and he tries everything, all the different brands. He wears some of them. Some of them are, for an old guy, they're goofy looking. For a young kid, probably great. And then you got Montoya. He's got his light blue ones on.
Yeah. Young kid. We're getting old, Mike. We're
Hey,
about 28, 29, 30.
You're getting old, man.
We all of us are. All of us are.
Yeah, average age 28, and then you throw me in at 56. So, I like to tell some stories during all this. And, we're watching some great racquetball and everything. And Rodrigo's up 6-3. And Pablo was telling us yesterday that he started off playing tennis.
Rodrigo did.
No, Pablo did.
Oh, Pablo did. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Pablo started playing tennis. That was his first sport. And he was telling me, they had the old wood rackets and stuff, and he used to have to wear pants.
Really?
He's shaking his head. Pablo's over there laughing.
Yeah. With the wooden racket, yeah.
Wood racket, white
Nice.
pants. Women wore the women wore dresses. It was a great story. We were over there. The reason that we're talking about tennis. Nice shot. No, he skipped it.
It's a good thing Pablo's not on the mic to correct you.
Reason I bring up the tennis, they got Davis Cup tennis over next door, and Pablo and I went over there a couple times, watched them play.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
It's pretty cool.
Whoa. Nice little pump fake right there.
Yeah, it was. Seven serving three.
I know that one didn't work right there, but I like how Rodrigo's moving around in the box a little more than normal.
Trying to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, back to your point about how Andree's so good at resetting rallies.
Yeah.
And he's so quick on 2 feet. Maybe you don't get a million aces on him, but if you can move around a little bit, maybe make some of those ceiling balls a little bit looser.
Yep. We got seven serving four.
What do they call avoidable?
They're going to call an avoidable on that.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It's probably the right call, but it's one of those calls where, he had an opportunity to shoot the ball.
I guess, but he took away the straight in.
Joe.
Straight in is straight in.
Nah, I hear you. So you've been doing a lot of traveling this year.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Past few months have been a whirlwind.
I bet. I don't know if anybody's done more traveling. I know you got more air mileage than anybody else.
Yeah, I've been lucky the past couple months.
Yeah.
Since March, between tournaments and a couple other cool experiences, been all over the place.
You went to India.
Yeah. So that was a really cool experience, actually. So for those of you back home who might know Alok Mehta, he's been helping develop a racquetball program in India for the past couple years, and they built a court. So it was finally time to go over there and teach them how to play the game. So he invited me to come with him when he got the opportunity to go over there, teach racquetball, lobby for the sport a bit, and it was really cool. Really cool.
That sounds like that would have been a great experience.
It was. I learned a lot there, and that was really cool.
You have to be the first professional to play racquetball over in India.
Oh, we were the first people to play racquetball in India.
No, what a great experience.
Yeah. I was really lucky to be able to do that.
A couple weeks ago, you were playing in Las Vegas, Mexico?
Yes, exactly. Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Yep.
The original Las Vegas, actually. This one came first.
It is.
As they will make sure they point out. But that was also really cool. It's this little town about 2 hours north of Albuquerque. It's where Gary Mazeroff runs the World Senior Championship. And really cool. It's like literally the Wild West there, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those towns. Got time out here.
We got timeout, or are we getting just change gloves? Nah, it looks like timeout.
Looks like a timeout.
All right, we're going to go commercial break. We'll continue this story after.
For sure.
Experts in seamless roll-forming equipment. KWM's to customers and distributors alike, but the company's reach is really quite global. KWM gutter machines are sold in 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Visit them at kwmgutterman.com. This is Alan Eccles for Manufacturing Marvels.
All right, we're back to action here. All right, Thomas, we were talking about New Mexico, Las Vegas, the original Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was a great time there. I mean, it was like I was saying, literally like the Wild West. I mean, we're out. This town was just like a old Spanish colonial town. That it kind of felt like a time capsule. Like nothing changed since people originally settled there. And it was cool. The hotel we stayed at was this like a hotel that's been around since I think it was like 1880 or something crazy like that, right? And there've been a lot of westerns filmed out there because like I said, it's literally the Wild West. And in this hotel, actually, a few scenes, a couple different movies, TV shows have been filmed. Like I don't know if you've seen No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Or, a couple scenes were filmed there, like on the staircase.
Yeah.
And Longmire, a couple other movies and shows, but. Yeah, so that was kind of cool. I mean, good people. I mean, those small town tournaments can always be the best. I mean, people welcome you in. I mean, me and Jaime Martel came out to play the tournament, and they took great care of us. And it was a really good weekend.
Nice. So, rumor has it you won that tournament?
Yeah. Me and Jaime met in the finals, and I got him in a breaker. So
nice.
That always makes the tournament a little more fun, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to get those tournaments under your belt. You learn how to win again, right?
Yeah.
Where you're winning.
Yeah. I like how the IRT's building up the satellite events. I think it's important.
I think the commissioner Dave Negretti and stuff has said that it's important to get these local IRT tier 2, 3, 4, whatever events. It gets people more active. Gives people a chance to get some player points and stuff, and gets them more engaged.
100% agree. Woo. Rodrigo showing off the hops there.
How about that? We got 5 serving 8.
Oh,
it's a power skip there. Got to check that thing for splinters.
Man, that's too bad. missed by an inch. But yeah, like you're saying, I mean, that's the pressure Andree puts on you with the good ceiling balls and covering the court up there. You feel like you got to be perfect, or else he's just going to hit you another one of the ceilings, and you're going to be right back in the same position. See, that's the one Andree's got to make, though. I mean, he's got his shot right there, right where he wants it.
You know, I've got to know Andree pretty well over the last 3-4 years, and man, the guy, like all you pros, he loves the sport. He works at it. He also does some coaching with juniors, just like what you're doing. You know, a lot of people don't know the time that you guys really do spend on the court, not just in your training, but helping develop the next generation of. Wow, that was
a shot right there.
That was a great shot. You know, developing the next wave of junior players.
Yeah, I mean, I think like you said, I mean, we all love the sport, you know?
Yeah.
We're all playing this sport because we love it, and I don't think without the passion, any of us would be doing it. So, I don't know. I think we're all lucky, you know? I mean...
No, I would agree with that. How many kids you work with?
A handful. So, mainly the kids I work with are under Dave Negretti and Mike Russo's program in Chicago, Illinois. It's in 2 of the suburbs there.
Yep.
The program's called Racquetball Now. It's a nonprofit that's dedicated to building junior programs and also adult leagues too, and that's pretty much the gist of it.
Alrighty.
But yeah, we got good number of kids in the program, and we're just each year building it up. Like I said, I mean, Dave and Mike do the hard work. I get to show up and have fun when I'm around. And yeah, we're actually.
Did you see?
Nice little shot right there.
Hey, we got to see a replay on that. Pablo said, "I don't think so." Nah, here it comes. Here comes a replay. This may be the shot of the tournament.
For now.
Look at that.
Just like that, Andree's back in the game too. It's 8 serving 7. But yeah, so that with Racquetball Now, we're taking a handful of kids to junior nationals at the end of the month in Minneapolis, and with the money that Dave has been able to raise, really help out with a lot of their expenses. So it's really cool. I mean, and we're talking brand new kids.
You're right.
We're talking kids who's, you know, it's not like their mom and dad grew up playing racquetball and that's how they got in it. We're talking new to the sport, which I think is what we need. And
we need a
awesome.
lot of that.
So,
and you know, it's funny. Some of the kids I've asked here, and I've had an opportunity to talk to a lot of them. Their parents aren't playing. They just love getting in the box and playing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we have to figure out what that message is. Why does that kid like it?
Yeah.
You know, why this sandbox?
Yeah.
And if we can figure that out, then we can change the demographics of the game.
Oh wow. We've all been there, though.
Yep, 7 serving 9.
7 serving 9.
We knew it was going to be a close game, regardless of, you know, if Montoya gets off to a 6-0 start or not.
Oh, it always is with them, with these two. Yeah, feeling each other out.
Did 8 serving 9? Oh, almost. Another towel timeout here. If somebody goes down, the mops are coming out.
These guys are on it, though. I mean,
they are, aren't they?
All day.
Yeah.
And always with a smile on their face, too. I mean, they're good guys.
Hey, professionals. We need professional mop guys for the tour.
Yes.
We need to get sponsors for the professional mop guys.
I got a new job for you, Mike.
No. I'm taking you say I'm not pretty good at this, and I probably agree with you.
Yeah, if this whole commentating thing doesn't work out, you know, we'll find a spot for you.
You know, Keith Dead promised me that. He said, Mike, don't worry. We'll find something for you to do. I said, hey man, I can clean up. I can carry stuff for Pablo if needed, and Pablo made me do that this week.
That's funny.
No, you know what's funny is, man, I'm sitting here. Pablo's making me plug in all this stuff. All right, he's standing right there. And he's like, hey, just plug it in.
Hey, give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for life, right?
You see all these cables? Then he makes me, you see this wall?
Yeah?
I had to climb it.
Really? Really?
I was like Spider-Man.
Really?
I was like Spider-Man.
Huh. I'm trying to picture this. You want to demonstrate?
No, I can't do it right now. You would think that he would have just stood up here and then passed it down. No, we had to feed it up. He just wanted to see how good I could do things.
That's funny.
Man,
That's
guy
funny.
from the club comes over. Hey, you guys got insurance for that?
That's funny.
Nah, Pablo and I have had a good time. It's the first time working together. Didn't know how it was going to go, right? You don't work with people. I do understand now why people love Pablo.
It took you this long to figure it out?
Yeah. Yeah, there was times with, back a couple years ago, I was like, what is this guy doing?
Oh, that's a good shot right there.
So as I'm getting older, I'm having a harder time hearing, all right?
Okay.
So Pablo talks pretty quick as it is. I mean, he's rattling off stuff, and I'm like, hey, Pablo, what did you say?
I understand Pablo perfectly, actually. After spending a week with him in Guatemala, I think I got it down pat. And if I couldn't understand him, Jake Bredenbeck, he was my translator. Yeah, Jake's known Pablo for quite a while, so I think he knows what Pablo has to say before Pablo even says it.
11 serving 8. Pablo and Thomas were sitting there talking back and forth. And again, you can't hear Pablo talking, but he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
There it is. Come on. He's going to take time out. Hey, we're going to go commercial break.
Introducing World Team Racquetball, the future of racquetball competition. The world's best players, Kane Waislinchuk, Paolo Longoria, Daniel De La Rosa, and more, competing in an exciting new format. 4 elite teams, 0.2 men, 2 women, 1 substitute. Our first event in Las Vegas was a huge success, thrilling fans at the 3 Wall Ball World Championships. World Team Racquetball isn't just a competition. It's a revolution in racquetball, bringing teams, fans, and communities together like never before. Now's your chance to be part of the action. Invest in the future. Own a team. Join the movement.
Hey, we're back at it. A little bit distracted here. The coffee girl was just bringing us some coffee, trying to get some energy going here.
Ooh, and we got an
Oh,
I think that was a bad call.
That's a bad call right there.
I mean, I get it's tough as a ref because you got to make the distinction between cross court and wide angle. And obviously, from the ref's perspective, he thought it was cross court, but to me, it looked like he pulled a little wide. It looked like it should have been just a replay. I wonder why Andree took that timeout.
I don't know. It was a weird place to take time out, huh?
I wonder what he's going to change. There must have been something. Maybe he just needed to change the glove, honestly.
Yeah, but you can do that, right? You could tear it real quick and.
I don't know. It depends on the ref. Huh?
Yeah.
Depends. I don't know if you're supposed to do it, but that doesn't mean you can't do it.
Exactly. 8 serving 12.
That's bad luck.
That is bad luck. 12 serving 8. Hey, I'd like to thank KWM Gutterman, Gearbox, My Pillow, Frank Hotels. Who'd I miss? I think that's it for now.
I think so. I don't know.
All right, half out again, or side out again. Like we said earlier, it's going to be a close match. These guys have battled each other for years. Up. Little piece of paper on the court or in a pocket or floating around. Just a little bit outside of his reach.
Yep.
He's a little frustrated with himself. He doesn't feel like he's going, huh?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't blame him. He had his setup and he missed it. That can be frustrating.
12 serving 8. What a get.
Good rally.
Nice rally. We're going to do a little replay on this one here. Yeah, a little sloppy there, huh? Montoya looking up here, giving Thomas the little look. I don't know what that little look is, but he gave it to him.
He's looking for some coaching advice.
Maybe some coaching advice?
I don't know what to tell him.
I wouldn't either. Eight serving 12.
It's a good shot right there.
Real good shot.
That's what I told him to do.
That was the hand signal, huh?
Yeah.
$12 serving 8.
That was a good rally right there.
That was a good rally.
For Andree to dig his way back into that, I mean, man, even to get that serve back to the front wall and then give himself a chance.
You know, there's a lot of talk about, you know, racquetball isn't the same as it was, you know, 15, 20 years ago. You know, the guys say it's boring now, hitting the ball too fast, no personality. What's your thoughts on that?
No, I disagree.
Yeah. No, it is different.
For sure.
You know,
every sport's different.
Every sport, you know, has its peaks and valleys. We're finally getting out of that valley, starting to get towards our peaks again. So, you know, we're still a few years away. We're not going to kid anybody. But there is excitement. There is a buzz, especially when you come to these tournaments and, you know, when you see the young kids, like, you know, I keep saying that. But there's some really good kids.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Second serve, 12 serving 8. You know, earlier I had Rodrigo was standing up watching Mar and Acuna. I turned around and asked him, who's going to win? And he kind of looked at me funny. He says, my match? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I'm going to win in 2. I'm like, okay.
I would hope
So-
that's what he would say.
I was hoping that he would say that Parrilla would win. That would have made my prediction a little bit easier. But 13 serving 8. Nah, you know, Rodrigo's another one of the guys that's kind of quiet, right? Just lets his ability to do the talking.
Yeah, for
Once
sure.
in a while he gets fired up. Once in a while. Second serve. It's even that diving ceiling ball. Oh, good shot.
Good shot.
14 serving 8. Yep. Hey, we're going to take a quick little break here. All right, we're going to be back in action here. Got the court, got the Zambonis out, cleaned the court. Looks like glass out there. 14 serving 8.
That's
What a
good
serve. All right, take a commercial break here. Be back in a minute, probably 5 with Costa Rica time. Talk to you soon.
Has been producing the finest continuous gutter machines in the United States. Building the highest quality gutter machines is in the DNA of the Miner family.
I played a lot of matches.
All right, we're back here. We were just talking and stuff. Yep, Pablo's whistling. He was whistling last night, and I'm getting tired, and he's getting tired. And all of a sudden, I'm looking for Snow White. I thought the Seven Dwarfs were whistling. He's changing his whistling. 1 minute it's high, next minute it's low. I thought Seven Dwarfs were here.
That's funny.
Now I think we're at the circus. 0-0.
Ooh. Skip serve.
Wow.
What a way to start.
Hey,
He finished the last game with an ace, and he skips the first serve of the second game.
same guy. 0-0. Side out. You know, it's funny. I hear the squeaking of the shoe. Normally that's a good indication that's dry, right? And not when you want to, get a little time out, a little bit more going.
I hear you. Every time, I would expect a towel timeout every time someone hits the floor here.
That's pretty much what it's been. 0 serving 0. Hey, if you're just joining us, got Thomas Carter, Mike Kinkin, Pablo. Just Pablo. Everybody.
Is that a second skip serve right there?
Second skip
That was
serve.
a second skip serve.
And he hit the ceiling on the serve in the first game.
Man, who had that on their bingo card?
That's good. That's a good one.
Did he get that? Oh.
Just short.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Hey, we're gonna replay this one real quick. Straight rolling. 0-0. Got a nice crowd here.
What's Andree got to change this game?
I think you just got to get a little bit sharper. He's got a lot of tools, but if he's not lob serving good, he's not going to the ceiling, and he's got to hit his pinches. He's missed several pinches.
Yeah, true.
And his return to serve. 2-0.
I feel like the rallies are about even. I feel like Rodrigo's just getting a couple more weak returns on the
Yeah.
serve. I mean, Andree hasn't really found a serve that's consistently getting him weak returns.
I'm always surprised at how hard Rodrigo hits it.
Oh, he smokes it.
Again, you leave it short like that, right? You leave a lob serve short. You guys are going to put it away. 0 serving 2. You asked me earlier what he needs to do. He needs to do more of that.
Yeah.
When he's rolling forehand, backhand side, very, very difficult to beat. Puts so much pressure on it.
Still, though, I feel like he was a little fortunate there. I mean, Rodrigo, it wasn't honestly the best serve, and Rodrigo left it up,
Yeah.
I feel like that serve was honestly better, but Rodrigo did more with it,
Yep.
Andree's got to find a serve that's going to consistently get him those, shots left up off the back wall,
Yep. Nice rally.
Good shot.
Get the towels out here again. So I'm still on our normal time. All right, I haven't been able to adjust yet, so I'm getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I go out and I'll take a walk along the streets and stuff here. And it gets light here early. You know,
Yeah.
quarter after 5 or so, it's light. 5:30, it's light. Pablo says, not in his room. That guy sleeps, man. He's at 9 o'clock. I get back and, hey, have you had breakfast?
I thought he was there.
I thought it was there too.
I think he might have gotten a little tentative. I think he might have thought he was about to slip or something.
Gonna slip, hit the wall. Didn't feel comfortable diving for it.
Kind of got caught on an in-betweener. That first skate early in the rally was, I think, a lot tougher than it looked. He slipped and still
Right.
found a way to get it back.
See if anybody's in the chat. All right, we're just doing a little bit of reading here, trying to educate ourselves a little bit. All right, we got 2 serving 1. Rodrigo won the first game. This is the second of the semifinals. Javier Amar won the first semifinals over Andres Hakuna, 11-8 tiebreaker. Got Thomas Carter in the box here. There we go. That's a nice shot.
That works.
You know, when he's doing that, we keep saying it. That's his shot. You know, in pickleball, they have all these different names for different shots. That should be called an Andree or a Parrilla, right?
That's his shot.
That's his shot.
Wow, we got an avoidable there.
Wow, second avoidable. I had said earlier that there wasn't a lot of avoidables being called, but
You jinxed us. That was another ticky-tacky one, in my opinion.
yeah.
Oh. That's too bad. I like how Andree's switching up the speeds and angles of his lobs a little bit more now. At least now he's keeping Rodrigo a little off balance. Hopefully kind of forcing a couple looser shots to give him those re-kill opportunities. I know that one obviously didn't work out how he wanted, but I think the principle is there.
Right. I think Rodrigo got lucky with that crack right there.
Yeah, a little.
All right, we got 4 serving 4.
What was the head-to-head record between these two? Any idea?
That's a great question for Todd Boss.
Pablo, do you know?
Yeah, we'll check that out.
It's probably close to 50-50.
All right, Damian Cavanaugh. You know Damian over there in Ireland, right?
Of course.
He's got Puri 11-7 tiebreaker.
11-7 tiebreaker.
Yep. If he hits those shots, then yes, we're going to go tiebreaker. But he's got to hit those shots.
Yep. What time is it in Ireland right now? It's gotta be
5-7-4. Man, that's a great question.
It's past your bedtime, Damien.
It is past bedtime. 7 hours difference.
Oh,
Nice rally right there. Andree needs that. He needs to be able to push him. He's not going to wear him out because I've never seen the guy get tired, right?
for real.
But he needs to be able to open up the court like that. When
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
opening the court, Rodrigo diving all over the place gives him an opportunity. Wow. Well, we're looking up some of the history here on GPT, and it's going to Todd Boss's website. Wow. We got Pablo looking into who's winning the head-to-head here. Pablo's giving us a match-by-match blowout or blow, and we just need to know who won more matches. So, it looks like it's pretty close. We're trying to get an exact number.
If I had to guess, I think it'd probably be pretty close to 50-50.
Yeah.
But
Hey, we're at 6-6.
what's the call? Or a good call.
Andree getting a little fired up on that. He was looking for the avoidable. You know, put the racket up.
I think that was the right call.
I think it was the right call, too.
I think Andree was trying to sell it a little too much.
A little too much, a little bit too early. You know, Juan's a very experienced player. He you know, he's been around. He understands the game. A serve. Montoya on a little run here.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's just a couple aces here or there, a couple real weak returns that turn to easy points. In a match this close when the rallies are about 50-50, those can easily make the difference.
7-6. Side out here. But Pablo's going to call timeout here, go on the floor and ask the guys what their head-to-head is. 6 serving 7.
Andree's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, Andree's getting a little frustrated. Rodrigo's keeping them wide, and Andree just can't get there. Second serve. 7 serving 6. 8 serving 6.
This is definitely where Andree needs to tighten up a little bit.
Going to the drive serve here. See if he's going forehand side. Yep, short serve.
Rodrigo's definitely going to the right a lot more often than I'd say he normally does.
And he's not trying to hide it. He's just going there.
I think it's interesting, though. I mean, I think I like it. I mean, I think, again, Andree's so quick, returning serve, keeping him off balance a little bit. Again, maybe not quite getting the aces as much, but you're getting a couple looser ceiling balls than normal.
That's a pretty shot right there. All right.
What do you call that short? I thought that might have been good. Well, second serve lob. Rodrigo pinch rolls it.
Andree just doesn't seem crisp, does he?
Yeah, a little bit. But again, honestly, I think I would put it more on Rodrigo forcing the errors than Andree missing. I think Rodrigo's doing a good job returning serve and keeping the pressure on Andree. And I think Andree hasn't really found that serve that's gotten weaker turns. I think Rodrigo's just been in control of the rallies earlier, you know? So it's hard to regain control of the rally when you're always kind of starting a little.
You're always on defense. 9-6. What a shot.
Rally right there.
That was a very good rally.
But it just feels like Andree's having to work harder to earn each point.
Yes,
than
it does.
Rodrigo is. That's just tough to sustain.
You know, they got 3 guys on the court right now, wiping the glass, wiping everything.
Making sure the ref has a clear view.
Yep. I think that's what he was trying to do. Now, you know, this whole club, they've got guys cleaning everywhere all the time.
Uh-huh.
It's not a club like what we see in the States. This is a country club. They got golf, they got tennis, they got bowling, they got badminton. You name it, they have it here.
It's a beautiful club.
Even padel. Got to play a little bit of padel yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fun.
Is that the first time you played?
It's not the first time that I played, but, you know, it was just fun to get on the court and just hit a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's...
There you go. Oh,
Ooh.
bad luck.
But I will say this. He didn't hold up, did he?
Exactly. See, that's
He didn't
the
hold
shot
up.
that Andree should have taken last time. too.
Exactly. You know, put the pressure on the guy.
Yeah.
I know he's close to you, but,
Yeah.
you know, you guys are athletic enough to get out of the way.
Yeah, and sometimes don't put it in the ref's hands.
Right. What's that?
Yeah. Rodrigo had a little bit of bad luck there. He dove earlier in the rally and slipped on his own little wet spot right
Yep.
there. Which, so it goes.
Yeah, we're going to show this one more time. Parrilla had a setup there. He took the shot and he slipped.
Yeah.
Pablo was sitting here telling us jokes and laughing. I wish I could record some of this. He's imitating a cartoon.
It's like, that banana peel, right? That banana peel on the ground where you just go.
Again, this first time I'm really working with Pablo, and first time he's getting to work with me, and I think him and we've had a lot of laughs together. It's quite comical. I don't know if I was telling them our sleeping arrangements and stuff. I might have told them the first game, right? When we had the little mix-up.
Wait, should you be telling this story?
Yeah, it's a clean story. It's clean. It's very clean. It might even be a G. So, I get here 8 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday or Tuesday. We'll continue this story in a minute. We're at 7 serving 9.
The same wet spot. Man, I guess it's even now.
I don't know, man. Maybe we get a little bit of sandpaper out here, rough that floor up a little bit, get a little bit of traction. Maybe drill some holes in there so that the moisture could go down into the floor.
In some of the Latin American clubs, like I know, like in Temuco, Chile, they have the unfinished floors. I think for that reason, right? So, yeah. It's a great idea until you dive on it.
Right.
See how bad you really want to get that ball.
So hey, we're talking about our sleeping accommodations and stuff, and it's like having a one-bedroom apartment is what it's like. Okay, so you got a little kitchen, you got a little living room, and then you got like the master suite with a separate shower, separate toilet. And I get there first, and so I give Pablo the bed. He's my boss, right? So I give him the bed. We'll continue the story in a minute. Second serve.
I can't wait to hear the end of it.
How did he get that?
Ooh! Oh, all that for a replay.
All that for a replay. I don't know how we got that. He's going to see if we can get a replay on that, but I don't think we can.
Yeah.
But anyways, hey, Pablo gets in. It's like 9 o'clock at night now, and I greet him at the room, and I said, hey, man, I'm working for you. You can have the master suite. And he smiled. I mean, he looked like the Joker. He had such a big smile on his face.
That's funny.
So I got this little couch.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, man, there's no way I got to sleep on this thing. Well, they come in and they get it all pulled out and stuff, and it still does not look comfortable, but it's doable. It's better than the floor.
Yeah, okay.
It's better than the floor.
That's funny.
So I go and, I wake up. I'm an old guy. I got to go to the bathroom, right?
Okay.
11, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Knocking on the door. Pablo, why is the door locked? I got to go to the bathroom.
That's funny.
But no, the accommodations and everything are nice. They got a pool right outside the room. Go sit on one of the cots out there. Talk to my wife. Talk to Cindy about some of the work that we've got going on, and doing that type of stuff. And if I could work remotely, this wouldn't be a bad place to work remotely from.
For sure.
All right, we got 9 serving 7.
Similar to the first game.
Short serve. You know, it's always funny, you know, and it happens to all of us, right? I mean, whether you're a D player or a pro, you have a bad serve, you check your racket. Like, how did that happen?
It can't be my fault. It can't be my fault, right?
Nice shot.
This is a big point in the match right here.
Yeah, huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're
been
at-
side out, side out, side out.
We're at 10-7.
This is where Rodrigo could pull away or Andree could make things interesting. I feel like this is a key point right here.
Good
get.
get.
Oh, too
Man.
bad. But that's what happens when you just get to that extra ball. You put that pressure on your opponent to make it. They feel like they got to make things perfect.
But he didn't have to make it perfect.
No,
It looked like
but-
he was swinging a purse.
Yeah, but
It's just like he just had to hit the ball.
Yeah. It's easy to say from up here, you know.
Oh, it's
but you know, the guy's getting that extra ball. You feel like, man, I really got to hit that ball a little bit lower, and before you know it, a little bit lower is right into the floor. You know, Rodrigo might have made things interesting here. You know, he could have kind of closed that door. I mean, difference between Andree serving 7-10 and Rodrigo up 11-7. That's a different game. Yeah. Like Pablo's saying over here, you never know when the momentum's going to shift. I feel like this could be it right here.
It has to be now.
So Andree's got to capitalize on this.
Terrible backhand. You know, Pablo was just saying that might have been the worst backhand that he's seen a professional player execute. I won't go that far. Ever. Oh, he's emphasizing ever.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
Because I mean, the last two rallies, I mean, Andree's hit 2 good serves. I like how he's kind of changed up his serve now. He's had control of both those rallies. One into the replay, the other is side out. That could have easily been 9-10 as opposed to 10-7.
I got a nice break there in the back corner.
You know what? We got a lot of racquetball left.
Thomas says there's a lot of racquetball left as he's checking his phone. So, all right, hey, I got to tell you guys this, all right? I've got a picture of my wife on my phone. Thomas has a picture of himself on the phone. He's all standing there with his Racquetball Now shirt on.
When he slipped.
Man, what Rodrigo's complaining about, he doesn't think that Andree got that ball.
Is that what he thought?
That's
I didn't. Oh, I didn't even see that.
We're going to see if we can get a replay on that. Pablo's working on another another energy drink, cup of coffee. He's got his hand up in the air, hoping the girl will come by. He's running out of energy, he says. Hey, we got a new energy drink that we're hoping to get on the market. We're not going to say any names or anything like that, but right now I'm going to give him a little sip of this, see if that helps. Okay, he says he's going to take a mint. Alrighty. I don't know how he can be asleep with Thomas and I talking like this. All right, we got 8 serving 10.
It's a good shot by Rodrigo.
That's a real good shot. Andree just can't let him score anymore. He's just got to keep whittling away.
It's that easy, right, Mike?
It's not easy. It is not easy. It sounds easy.
Just got to score 15 before the other guy.
That's right. Simple game. You know, the frustration sets in with all the players. They're playing on an equal battlefield, if you will, right? But it's still, it's tough when you got to come out here and mop, and you got to do that. You got to clean your glasses.
Hey, just part of the job.
Yep.
Just like,
They're going out there.
maybe-
They're wiping their feet and stuff.
Maybe like playing at altitude or, playing in slow courts or fast courts, I mean, you got to adjust.
Yep. One of the sponsors out there grabbing a towel, cleaning the glass where he's sitting so he can see better. And the funny thing is this place is really clean. But humidity gets on the glass a little bit. All right, we got 10 serving 8. That was a good pass right there, right?
Yeah.
Eight serving 10, second game. Rodrigo Montoya won the first game.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's tough too because I thought that was a good serve. I mean, if I'm Andree, it's frustrating, but I'm not sure I would change anything about it. Sometimes
10
that's how it
serving 8.
goes. Ooh,
Ace serve.
that's a better serve.
Just died there in the corner. 11 serving 8.
These are the couple points that make a difference. I mean, I think it's maybe Rodrigo's second ace this game, but in a tight one like that, I mean, those couple points make a difference. Oy.
Skip ball.
Another opportunity where you could have really pulled away. But
They're both dressed very, very similarly. I guess both have gray shirts on. Both gearbox guys, black shorts. The shoes. The shoes is what defines the difference. Yes, the color of the shoes. We got blue and pink. 11 serving 8. I couldn't get the ball lifted on that one.
almost.
12 serving 8. Timeout. We're going to go to commercial break. All right, we're going to get back to the action here. Rodrigo Montoya is up 12-8 in the second game. Won the first game. Got Thomas Carter in here with me. Like to thank the IRT club, all of its members and stuff, signing up, getting a little bit of bonus footage here from the IRT. Like to thank KWM, Gutterman, Gearbox, My Pillow, Frank Hotels, Pablo. You get that?
I think so. I don't think he got that one though. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think he got the second one.
That's a tough call though. I mean, looking at the ref though, the ref said he couldn't see it, which I mean, sometimes from your angle, the body's in the way, and you got to assume it's good unless you see otherwise.
Yeah, we got to work on getting some line judges on this too. And you know, I know it's harder on these tier 2 tournaments and stuff, but
yeah, and the tier 1s from the quarterfinals on, we have line judges, which really helps a lot. It takes the pressure off the ref.
right. Or we could do a video replay up here. Pablo said maybe on the next one.
We got 13-8 now. This is Rodrigo started to pull away.
Nice pass there. Stayed off the wall, died in the back of the court. You know, Andree's not rattled or anything at this point. He's just trying to figure out where to change up. Slipped again. Andree's a little frustrated with that one. The ball was up. He could have got to it.
Yeah, I think he might honestly just be more frustrated missing the setup earlier in the rally.
Yeah.
You know, he had his chance. And
you know, we talked earlier in the match that he's got to put those away.
yeah.
He's got to hit his pinches.
Yeah, it's easy. I know it's easy to say from up here. But
Right. Pablo's telling jokes, guys. All right, we got 13 serving 8. Nice shot there. Andree needed that one.
Yeah, and now's where he's got to find his serve. I mean,
He's got to find something.
he's running out of time.
I thought I was going to hit the ceiling. We're practically at ceiling level, and I thought I was going to hit the ceiling. Nice, smart shot. Just going outside to wipe off their shoes.
As much as Andree's got to find his serve right now, conversely, this is where Rodrigo's got to, you know, step on the throat, so to speak.
Yep. Yeah. Very casual there, side out.
Rodrigo's got to use it. Close the door now.
Second serve. All right.
It was a good way to work the rally.
That is.
Nothing fancy there, but good wide angle, got your setup, cut off, kill the ball.
We're at 14-10. Rodrigo with an opportunity to win the match.
Is he going left or right?
He is going right.
Left. And he went left.
He went left. Pablo the whole time. He's going left. He's going left. Skip ball. That's the match. Rodrigo Montoya advances on to the finals to play Javier Mar. Hey, man, we really appreciate you coming on board, Thomas. If you want to stay and watch some doubles with us, you can do that as well.
Hey, it's good to be here, Mike.
Yeah, we do appreciate it, man. We're going to have some doubles action coming up here pretty soon. What do you think, Pablo? We're going to have Acuna
and Gabriel against
Gabriel.
Jordi and Andree.
Okay, so say it again.
We got Jordi and Andree playing Andres Acuna and Gabriel Garcia.
There we go. Gabriel Garcia, pretty good doubles player.
Yeah.
Pretty good doubles player. Looking